Okay, so we're just going to go over lens handling for your ortho K lenses. Okay, so your ortho K lenses are quite small and they can be fragile. So what we want to do is we want to make sure when they're holding them, we're holding them along the surfaces like that. We don't want to hold the lenses sideways like that. If we hold it like this and say a dog barks or your brother or sister comes in, you might have a jolt and you might accidentally snap your lenses. So always remember, hold it this way, never that way, okay? Never along the edge, okay? Now, if you accidentally drop your lenses, it's important to clean them with a multi-purpose solution or with a cleaner, not the bubbling solution, okay? So most of you would have this one. This is Manicare Plus, okay? It's in the blue-ish bottle, okay? So you probably have a big one. This is just a small one that we have in the store right now, okay? So what you need to do is 20 seconds, okay? So everything's 20 seconds now. We know washing your hands is 20 seconds. Same for this, okay? So 20 seconds will kill most of the germs, okay? Couple of drops there on the one surface of the lens. Pop it flat on your palm after you've washed your hands, of course. And then you just give it a light rub. Some of it will spill out onto your palm, okay? And then you're rubbing it with your finger, just move it around, okay? Just want to make sure that you completely coat it with the solution, and then you're rubbing it, okay? So the multi-purpose solution with the rubbing action and the actual solution itself, it starts to bubble like soap, okay? That would actually kill all the germs on it, okay? And then once again, holding it on the edge, not on the edges, but on the surfaces. Give it a rinse, okay? It's like that. Once again, with the multi-purpose solution, make sure you rinse all the sides, okay? So you rinsed all the sides. Now that's a clean lens, and you can pop that straight into your eye, okay? Now, the other thing is, excuse me, if you've got really dry eyes, your optometrist may ask you to put some solution in the lenses before you put them in the eye. Okay, so the way you do that is just have the lens there. Okay, so the most common one will be Hyalofort. Okay, because this one is preservative free. It's safe to use in the eye with ortho K. So you might either put it directly in the eye, or you might be able to just put a squirt onto the lens. Okay, so I've just squirted it into the lens. Just one's enough. Just going to show you again. Okay, just like that. It's not going to blast it off your finger or anything like that. Okay, and then you can put that directly into your eye. Okay, so that's how we clean it if we drop the lenses. Now, after you've taken the lenses out, okay, so you've taken your lens out. Okay, so I'm just going to put this on. Okay, say this is morning, you've taken your lenses out, okay, and you need to clean it thoroughly for the day. So when it's on the suction cup, don't yank it off, you want to gently take it off, okay? So you've either got this one with the hole. If you've got the hole, if you squeeze it, it comes off, okay? If you've got the one that's on the 45-degree angle that doesn't have the hole, to take it off, you don't yank it off, okay? You just slide it gently off, like that, sideways, okay? Now, your lenses are different colors, okay? The blue one is the left one, okay? And your right one is most likely clear or green, or sometimes it's red, okay? So if you know your colors, you don't need to worry too much about putting it in right and left, okay? But if you don't know your colors, then just follow the right and left, okay? So when you're putting it into the bubbling solution, make sure that you put it in the middle of the holder. So when you close it, you don't accidentally break your lenses, okay? You only put one in each side. Don't put two on the same side, okay? Sounds obvious, but just make sure you do that, okay? So we close the holder up, okay? Now, the bubbling solution is That's hydrogen peroxide. So this is H2O2, so it's got extra oxygen. It's the oxygen that actually cleans the lenses. Make sure that you don't ever put this in your eye. It's got a red cap. There's other brands as well. This is the Seleco brand. There's Acept, which is the most common brand. It's still got the red cap. Okay, so just make sure you never put that in your eye. It only goes into these canisters. The canister has a line there. We need to fill it up to the line. Okay, so right to the line. Make sure then you put the cap on straight away, so you're not tempted to use it if you accidentally drop your lenses. Okay, close it up. Okay, now that should start bubbling. Okay, now there is some release valves in this. Okay, so if it spills out or anything like that, don't worry. Okay, don't fill it up again, just let it release out. Okay, the solution is H2O2, so after 6 hours the oxygen gets released, and that's just water, and there's some salt in there, so it's saline at the end as a buffer. But after 6 hours there will be no more bubbles, so at the end of the day when you're ready to put your lenses in, the lens can go straight directly on your eye. Now if you've got the lens and when you put it in your eye and it feels a little bit more stingy than normal, then what you want to do is you want to actually put some multi-purpose solution on the lens, rinse off a little bit of that salt that's in the buffering solution, and that would actually make it feel a little bit more comfortable. Okay, now other people ask me, how do I clean my suction cup? So the way you clean your suction cup is, okay, a little bit of solution on your hand. Now you want to make sure that that is in there for 20 seconds, okay, just to make sure that you kill all the germs, okay, and then you'll rinse it off. I know that wasn't 20 seconds, but that's how you clean your suction cup. Okay, now your suction cup should be dried to stop the mold from building up. Okay, if you're leaving that in a clean place, so nowhere where anyone's flushing any toilets or anything like that, then you can leave it out to dry on a piece of tissue. Okay, but if you've got it in a bathroom with a toilet nearby, you probably want to put it into a case. When you put it back into its case, make sure the suction cup is not on the side where you close the lid. So you make sure you don't close the lid on your suction cup, because that's a way that you can break your suction cup. Okay, that's it. If you got any more questions, please give me an email, info@rhodesoptometry.com.au, and I can answer your emails, or you can just simply give us a call on 0493 043 638. Thank you.